Hey, what's going on YouTube? Welcome back to another video. It is the end of November, but surprisingly a beautiful day out. Perfect time to winter prep. I really hate working on cars when it's cold. Unfortunately, I don't have a garage to work in, so I gotta do all my car work outside. So in my previous videos before, I did say I do like to winter prep before it actually hits winter. Do all the maintenance, all of the repairs, get it out of the way before it gets cold and before it snows. I have done multiple videos on what I do for winter prep, so if you guys want to check that out, I'm going to leave a link for it down in the description below. So for the Outback, I'm going to be doing an oil change, checking all the fluids. I've been driving it a little bit more lately and it's actually really good to go. I do have a set of winter wheels for it, exactly the same rims with a set of winter tires. But wifey got a flat tire. I never actually replaced that tire. It is still flat, so if I am swapping the wheels, it would only be 3 out of 4. So I do have to find a replacement. As for the TL, I'm going to be doing the same thing, oil change, checking all the fluids. Brake system is good, everything runs perfect too. And I just put on the front lip, but it has to come off. I do not want to scrape on the snow. I was going to raise the front coilovers just a little bit, but the ride height on the TL is actually okay. I am going to be swapping the wheels out though. It's not too hard to remove anyways. It's only about 10 screws and that should be it. And finally, I'm going to be putting on the winter wheels, which are the Evil 10 wheels. I do have an announcement at the end of the video, but it's nice outside. Let's get to work. I love doing oil changes on this car. It is super easy. For the Outback, it does take about, I think, a little under 7 quarts. So I had to buy 2 of these. Plus we can top off if it ever gets low. They didn't have a Mobile 1 filter at the time, so I bought K&N, which works equivalent basically. Alright, let's get working on this beast. As you guys saw, it's really easy. I don't even have to jack up the car or anything like that. Just a 7mm bolt. Got the filter right here. Let's let it drip for a few minutes. In the meantime, let's check all the fluids. Brake fluid, pretty good. Looks somewhat clean. We good. I do like to keep the oil cap off just so that it can drain faster. Coolant is at the full level. And we got to put some winter blend in here for windshield washer fluid. I believe this is the power steering fluid. It looks good. It's at the cold level max. Yep, so we're good here. Might have to put some new fluid in here next year. Good for now. So these wheels are okay. They do have decent tread. The car is all-wheel drive, so it is safer in the winter. But I do like to have a set of winter wheels on just so we can be safer. It's also the family car, so we got to keep that in mind. But we'll run these for now until we get the winter wheels all settled. It's been about 20 minutes, so let's put the filter on along with the oil. One thing I do like about these K&N filters is that they come with this little sticker. I remember doing my oil change for my sister. She has a CRV, and yeah, I did this for her. She usually goes to a place to get her oil change done. I think she goes to Honda, and they do hook her up with a sticker. But this one, yep, I'll write that down just so that we can remind wifey, and we're good. Lube it up. Now it's the TL's turn. It is a little bit of a process to get the car jacked up, but what I do, if I do take the jack and go underneath, it does scrape that little plastic area right here. Not this lip, but there's a little plastic area right here. I always scrape that up just so I can get the jack under, but I do have a little bit of a solution for that. Check it out. So basically I take a 2-inch piece of wood, put it right in front of the wheel just so I can get enough height to get the jack underneath the car. Same thing with this side. This piece is a little bit bigger, but the whole purpose of it is just to raise the car a little bit up. This wood piece definitely served its purpose. I might have to make little mini ramps so that I can use the bigger ramp but this works for now. Here's the fog light. Just wanted to show you guys real quick what I'm scraping on. Usually this piece right here, that's what I scrape on. You can definitely tell it's seen better days of how scraped up it is. It basically doesn't serve as anything, but I always scrape it when I have to put the jack underneath. And now it's good to go. First, we're taking off the lip. It's literally only 10 screws, and that's it. And that's it, guys. It literally only took me 2 minutes. Now, time for the oil change. So here's what I used for oil. They didn't have the Mobile One stuff, just like what I used with the Outback. So this is my second go-to Castrol Edge Advanced Full Synthetic. They did have the Mobile One oil filter. We're gonna do the oil change first, and then check the fluids. Then we can finally swap out the wheels with the white Evil ones. Speed this up. Since we're here, we're gonna check all the fluids. Coolant is, it can be topped off just a little bit, like brake fluid and clutch fluid. See what's going on. Brake fluid is good, a little dirty. Clutch fluid good. Next year, I think I'm gonna have to mod something with the clutch because I'm gonna bleed this out, but also I might as well do a mod while I'm bleeding it out, right? Let's go over here, check the power steering fluid. Power steering fluid is at the lower level, so this needs to be topped off, and we can always top this off. All right, we got our jobs. Let's go. We only use the good stuff, guys. Like I say, guys, only the good stuff. I was gonna swap the wheels first, but the oil just got done dripping, so I'm gonna finish up the oil change and then we swap the wheels. Say bye to the A-Specs, guys. If you want to buy them, hit me up. Nah, I'm just playing. Ha. Man, the TLs has some really great looking wheels, man. Like the OEM wheels look good. These look fire. Type S are fire. Man, the TL has some great looking rims, at least for OEM rims. Alright, let me go grab the Evo wheels. Damn, guys, I gotta say, yo, the Evo wheels look so good on the TL. If you guys are curious, the specs for the Evo wheels are 18 by 8.5 with a plus 38 offset. Very similar to the A specs that I have, which are the same size, 18 by 8.5, but the A specs are plus 45. Either way, they both clear the Brembo brakes. If you guys are interested in picking up a set of Evo wheels, they do fit the TL. There are a couple things that you should keep in mind, which are the lug nuts and the center bore. For lug nuts, you do need the mag style lug nuts. It's completely different than the conical ones that you find on Hondas and Acuras. As for the center bore, the ones for the Evo wheels are 67.1 millimeters versus the TL's 41.1 millimeter. I'll leave a link down below on which lug nuts and and hub-centric rings that I used. So there are other things that I usually do for winter prep, stuff like making sure the portable battery charger is fully charged, having a snow brush and even a small shovel, tire inflator since the air outside gets colder, having a windshield de-icer for when the car sits and have ice all over the windows. It definitely decreases my wait time in a cold ass car. And this is just my list. I'm sure everybody's gonna be a little different. And one unfortunate thing for me, the battery has been dying a lot more often, usually when it's really cold out and the car has been sitting for a few days. So I did end up replacing it with a new one. I definitely do not want to deal with a dead battery in the cold ass weather. The battery was pretty old, so it was only a matter of time. So content on the channel is going to be a little different for the time being. It's really just the nature of living in New England. The weather is only going to get worse. It's either cold, gonna snow, or both. And we're probably gonna get one random day where it's super nice out just out of the blue. For people that live in New England, y'all know what I'm talking about. But either way, I still will be working on mods for the TL. And this is what I usually do for the cold winter months. Plan and prep on the downtime and install when it gets warmer. This plan usually works out well for me. It's just one of those things where you have to adapt. And as for my announcement, I created another channel, specifically a gaming channel and also PC stuff on the side. My love for cars just doesn't stop at being a backyard mechanic or a car enthusiast. I actually really love racing games, and I think this is where my love for cars began. The channel is called TheCarFiend Racing, the channel where we play a whole bunch of racing games. All the games that I grew up with, along with all the newest titles. If you enjoy content on this channel, make sure to check out the new channel and support the homie. Come chill, get to know more about who I am as a person and my other interests. I haven't posted anything up on Fiend Racing yet, but I did just get a PS5. And you know me, I love mods, and I already modded the PS5. I actually wrapped it in a different color instead of the white. It looks super dope, but you can check it out on the other channel soon. Anyway guys, that about wraps it up for this video. Thanks for watching, I really appreciate it. I'll catch y'all in the next one. Peace.